I really thought at this point in society that we've actually, come to this idea that men beating the shit out of women is wrong. Apparently, we're still having this conversation, though. In 2021, we're still having this conversation that men shouldn't beat the hell out of women. So, this past Friday, for those of you who don't know, this dude apparently won his first MMA debut. His name is Alana McLaughlin. I don't know what their original name was, but that's the name they go by now. Hey, fine, you can change your name. I really don't care. Alana, apparently he his first big fight against this woman over here. You can really tell the size difference in just a picture alone, right? I mean, much bigger legs, much bigger arms. I mean, she didn't stand a chance. Let's face it, she didn't stand a chance. And on a quick side note, the shirt, ending transgenocide. These people always like to say that. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they're talking about. In all seriousness, I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm not sure about y'all, but I see more trans people now than ever before. Just gonna take a leap of faith here and say it doesn't exist. There is no transgenocide happening. Because I'm seeing so many of them. If it's happening, they aren't doing a good job, right? It doesn't exist. It does not exist. Yet these people love to talk about, ending transgenocide. Absolute lunacy. But again, this is the dude right here. Apparently he's ex-military, jumping in the ring and to beat the hell out of some women. Isn't that great? Isn't that fantastic? So over here, this is a story from New York Post. Alana McLaughlin is the second openly transgender woman to compete in MMA in the United States. Won her debut Friday night via submission at the Combat Global prelims in Miami, Florida. The 38-year-old, again, 38, for those of you who don't know fighting sports, all right? Now, I dabbled a bit in boxing when I was younger, right? I enjoyed it quite a bit. Let's just say that. I love boxing. It's a great sport. Absolutely love it. 38 is a old age to start fighting. So the fact that he actually won his debut, I think, actually shows you something right there. 38 years old, decided to go to MMA and apparently still winning their debut. I'll put it this way. Deontay Wilder, heavyweight champion, or he at one point was, before Tyson Fury beat the hell out of him, which is awesome to watch. But I am a Deontay Wilder fan still. I do like the guy. But he started boxing at about, I think it was like 18 or something like that. And people were calling him old. People were saying there's no way he will ever succeed because he started boxing too late in life at age 18. This dude starts MMA apparently in his 30s and is able to go ahead and apparently go and start winning some matches, right? That really should show you something right there. A lot of people who don't fight have this image in their head of, age is just a number. Yeah, maybe if you're talking about someone like Floyd Mayweather, but I'm going to tell you this. Like for the rest of us, yeah, age is your age, right? It does mean a lot. Father time is undefeated, as they say. So the fact this person's 38 and just getting into MMA, it shows a lot about, what type of advantages he actually has here. McGowan, who began her gender transformation after leaving the U.S. Army Special Forces in 2010. Special Forces, Army Special Forces, is now going in there and beating the hell out of some women. Yeah, real good of you. Good amount of honor there. Said she hopes to be a pioneer for transgender athletes in combat sports. I want to pick up the mantle that Fallon put down. Yeah, well, men beat the hell out of women. You're definitely living up to that name, aren't you? Before the fight, referring to Fallon Fox, who in 2012 became the first transgender woman to fight in MMA. Right now, I'm following in Fallon's footsteps. I'm just another step along the way. And it is my great hope that there are many more to follow behind me. Yeah, many more men who want to beat up on some women. Yeah, all right. Good. That's inspirational right there. Real inspirational. You need to go to like a just find like a battered women's shelter and like just try to figure out who their husbands were, and that's how you get your recruitment going, right? That's how you start figuring it out. I mean, really, what kind of dudes want to go out there and actually beat the hell out of some woman? It's just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Fox, who sat cage side Friday, last fought in 2014. 4 years later, Patricio Manuel became the first transgender male to compete in pro boxing match in the United States, and when he beat Hugo I can't say that name, via unanimous decision. I mean, my God, look at this. Look at this. I know I shouldn't be laughing, but this is just ridiculous. This is a parody. This is that South Park episode. McLaughlin began training a year ago. Only a year ago. Wow. It was cleared to fight by the Florida State Boxing Commission after having her hormone levels tested. By the way, it doesn't matter what the hormone levels are now. If you have gone your entire life with this amount of testosterone, you will retain some of that. Alright, I know people who actually use legit steroids who are men, right? And who have gotten off those steroids later in life. They still keep some level of gains. Now, yes, you lose all your gains when you get off steroids. You lose, like, being massive when you get off steroids. But there are some residual effects that remain. Even if you took just regular steroids. Not, and mind you, regular steroids will take you like 2 times your level of testosterone if you take a lot of it. Men have like 10 times the level of testosterone than women. So it's not even comparable. It's just not even remotely comparable. So whatever the hormone levels are now, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. What matters is what do they live as for most of their life, because they're going to have some genetic advantages. And there's other advantages too. I know Joe Rogan's pointed this out, right? You also have bone density, right? You have, your reflexes in general are faster typically among men than they are women. There's other advantages outside just testosterone alone that we should be looking at. Just saying. She said it was a nightmare finding an opponent. I bet. I have nothing but respect for Provost. McLaughlin said the fight was originally scheduled for August 6th. It was postponed after a 35-year-old boxing and MMA veteran tested positive for the coronavirus. Provost landed multiple punches in the first round before McLaughlin came out on top. And she was declared the victor. McLaughlin wore a shirt with the phrase "End Transgenocide" because, again, there just ain't enough trans people out there, apparently. We need more trans people. That's what we really need, don't we? Her debut came as multiple states argued bills aimed at restricting transgender athletes from participating in youth, high school, and college sports. Good laws, I'll say that. If we want to see more trans athletes, we want to see more opportunities for trans kids. We're going to have to work out a way into those spaces and make it happen, McLaughlin told Outsports. It's time for trans folks to be in sports and to be more normalized. Yes, totally normalized. Totally normalize this. Let's normalize this. Let's normalize, let's really normalize what's happening here. Come on, give me a freaking break. You have a man beating the hell out of a woman, and everyone's acting like this person's a damn hero. Now, I will say this. Might be an unpopular opinion, I don't know. I blame his opponent just as much as I blame him and everyone supporting him. I really do. This woman is a part of the problem. The woman who was fighting this dude is part of the problem too. There is no reason a woman should accept that fight. It's just nothing but reinforce this terrible ideology that says anyone can be wherever the hell they want to be outside, of course, their own biology. It's anti-science. For this party that claims to be all for science, it is just extremely anti-science. This dude's a dude. A dude is a dude. Big deal, right? I know it's an amazing revolution. We have to actually be careful about saying it on some platforms these days. For all I know, I'm probably going to get in trouble here on YouTube. I have no idea. But a dude's a dude. Chick's a chick. And this chick said she wanted to fight some dude. She's stupid. I don't know how much they paid her. I'm just saying, she's stupid. There's no reason she should have ever taken a fight. The fact she took the fight helps them put this person on a pedestal. Now, it also, of course, lets us look at it and laugh at how silly it is, this dude out here with an End Transgenocide shirt on after beating the hell out of some woman. I mean, it really shows the trans ideology, I think, in full effect right there. Just eraser of women. Men are better at being women than even women are. What was it? Caitlyn Jenner won Man of the Year, and he wasn't even a woman. Or Caitlyn Jenner won Woman of the Year, and he wasn't even a woman for a full year. I mean, we're apparently excellent at being women. Strange enough, you don't see it on the other side, do you? You don't see a bunch of women trying to compete in the male combative sports, mostly because they wouldn't be able to get their foot in the door. Right? Again, I was a boxer, right? I did a bit of boxing. I saw women and men, you know, women and men, you know, training at the same time. I'll tell you what, there was a huge freaking difference. Huge difference when it comes to how they threw their punches, how tight they were on their combos, and just how much power they could really exert, right? It's substantial, and anyone who's ever been in a gym can see this, right? Anyone who's ever just gone and just worked out in a regular gym, not even a boxing gym, just go lift some weights, go to your regular gym. See who's pushing 4 plates on bench press. I'm not saying there's not a woman out there who can't push 4 plates. What I'm saying is I can go to multiple gyms and find a dude who's pushing 4 plates, and, you know, I can find a dude about every single gym. I can't find a woman, baby, except for maybe 1 out of every 100 gyms, right? I can't find a woman who's really deadlifting more than 500 pounds, yet I can find just your everyday Joe who can go out there and deadlift close to that, right? I deadlift close to that. The differences we have is just substantial, right? I mean, it's amazing the party that sits there and just constantly gets on the right saying they're anti-science is actually sitting there promoting this sort of crap. It is just unreal. Either way, what do you think? I gotta be careful or so I'm gonna say some things I'm gonna regret. I don't know. What do you think though? Leave a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, of course, like the video. And if you aren't subscribed, hey, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, get notified when we put new videos out there. Trying to do a video, hopefully, once a day, for, 5 days of the week. That's the plan. So go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be seeing you again real soon.